We are entering a new hype cycle for NFTs. On YouTube, there is already a lot of advice for investing in NFTs, but nobody talks of how to make money in NFTs as a developer. When you are a developer, you have special skills that investors don't have, and that gives you many more opportunities. If you are new here, I'm Julian, and on Eat the Blocks, I teach blockchain development. The market for NFTs is booming and a lot of entrepreneurs are building NFT projects. Some of these NFT projects have a lot of users. For example, in August 2021, OpenSea, the biggest NFT marketplace, had a trading volume of almost $2 billion. And since they charge a 2.5 trading fee for each transaction, it means they made $50 million of revenue in a single month. On top of trading fees, a lot of these NFT projects raised millions from VC funds. And with all this money, NFT companies are able to pay good salaries to blockchain developers. There are two kinds of NFT projects: NFT Creators and NFT Marketplaces. So let's start with NFT Creators. NFT Creators are the projects that create NFT collections. For simple NFT collections, like artworks created by digital artists, it's pretty simple. On most NFT marketplaces, anybody can create a simple NFT collection with just a few clicks and put it up for sale. In this case, we don't need any custom development. But where it gets more interesting is for NFT collections that are a bit more advanced. For example, NFT collections that are based on generative arts like CryptoPunk. For this NFT collection, there is an algorithm that generates programmatically the image of each NFT, and it can get pretty complex. This typically requires some custom development. There are also NFT collections that are part of a game like CryptoKitties or Axie Infinity. In this case, each NFT represents a character or some in-game assets with all sorts of characteristics. And you also have all the game logic. For example, for CryptoKitties, each virtual kitty can breed other kitties. For this kind of use case, this is very custom and we need some custom development. We have just covered NFT creators, and beside NFT creators, the other part of the industry is NFT marketplaces. Once an NFT creator created his collection, he or she wants to sell it on a marketplace. That's what we call the primary market. And once the primary market is finished, NFT traders buy and sell NFTs from each other. That's what we call the secondary market. The primary focus of an NFT marketplace is to provide liquidity. For this, there is a lot of work to be done on the front end. NFT marketplaces need to provide a nice user experience for traders, for example, by showing all the characteristics of NFTs, by showing a graph of the past trading activities, and a smooth UI UX during a purchase. If you are good on the front end, your expertise can be very valuable. Most NFT marketplaces, like decentralized exchanges, are non-custodial, which means they don't own the NFT of their traders. And for this, we need to do the trading in smart contracts. That's why NFT marketplaces also need expertise in smart contracts. And beside your technical expertise, if you want to work for an NFT marketplace, you also need to do some research on the main NFT marketplaces. For this, you can check out the NFT marketplace ranking of DappRadar to see a list of the biggest marketplaces like OpenSea, Rarible, Superware. Study the biggest marketplaces of this list and try to understand what makes them special. For example, OpenSea is the oldest and largest NFT marketplace. They have a lot of users and a lot of NFTs listed. It's a bit like the eBay of NFT. However, the downside is that it can be pretty confusing because of the diversity of NFTs. There are also some other NFT marketplaces that are more specialized, like Rarible that specializes in digital artwork. Superware is another marketplace for digital artwork, but a little bit more exclusive. Or NFT, which specialize in the concept of fractionalized NFTs. So to sum up, if you want to work as a developer in the NFT industry, you need to have solid skills in blockchain development, Ethereum, Solidity, Truffle, MetaMask integration, Web3, and the basics of web development like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React. You also need to know the standards that are relevant for NFTs like ERC 721 and ERC 1155. And beside the technical skills, you need to have a basic understanding of the NFT industry, where on the one hand you have NFT creators and on the other hand you have NFT marketplaces. And make sure to know a few examples of projects for each type. And as a bonus, it can also help to know a bit about DeFi, because recently we started to see a new wave of projects that introduce some DeFi concept to NFTs like NFT flash loans. And when you are ready to start your job search, since NFT projects are considered crypto projects, you can check out the big job board for crypto like Crypto Job List. Working as an employee in the NFT sector is only one way to monetize your developer skills. And next, I will talk of another way to monetize your skill, which has even more potential. When you're a blockchain developer, you already have a lot of cards in your hand to launch your NFT project. Since you already know how to code, you don't need to hire someone to do it, which means you don't need money to launch your own NFT project. If you are willing to take a bit more risk in exchange for a potential higher upside, you can consider creating your own NFT project instead of working for an NFT project. So let's see where are the opportunities as an entrepreneur in the NFT space. So the first kind of idea is to create your own NFT collection. As I told you before, there are three kinds of NFT collection: digital artwork, generative art, and blockchain game. The problem of digital artwork is that you need to have really good skill as an artist and a good following on social media. And you don't really leverage your strength as a developer, so I don't think this is the most interesting opportunity. However, when it comes to generative art NFTs and blockchain NFTs, there is much more coding involved, and as a developer, you have a much bigger competitive advantage. So that's why I would recommend to do either generative art NFT or blockchain game NFTs if you choose to launch your own NFT collection. The most simple is probably generative art NFTs. For blockchain game NFTs, you have to think of the gameplay, you also have to create a lot of visual assets, so there is really more work to do. There are two ways to make money when you create your own NFT collection. First, there is the primary market, which is when you sell your NFTs to buyers. For example, CryptoPunks had 10,000 items for sale during their primary sale. You can either choose to sell each NFT once or sell an NFT several times, but in this case, it's harder to justify a high price since the NFT is less rare. But what do you do once you have sold your initial collection? Is it over? First, you don't need to sell all the NFTs of the collection right away. You can sell a part of them and keep some for later. And if later your project becomes more popular, you can sell the remaining NFTs for a higher price. But you can do even better than that. You can have a system of royalties. For this, we need to talk of the secondary market. After the primary market, the buyers of your NFTs can resell their NFT to other buyers. Normally, you don't see any of that money. The new buyer pays the seller and that's it. But recently, NFT Marketplaces introduced the concept of NFT royalties. If you set up royalties for your NFT collections, you get a percentage of each sale on the secondary market. This allows you to have some passive income after the primary market. So to sum up, if you decide to create your own NFT collection, I recommend to either focus on generative art NFT or blockchain game NFTs. You make money both with the primary and secondary market. Besides creating your own NFT collection, there is also another way to be an entrepreneur in the NFT space. It's by creating your own NFT marketplace. In terms of potential, an NFT marketplace offers even more upside than an NFT collection. In the previous section, I mentioned that OpenSea, the largest NFT marketplace, generated $50 million of trading fees in August. So clearly, you can make a lot of money with an NFT marketplace. An NFT marketplace relies on network effects. The more users, the more attractive it becomes. That also means it gets exponentially harder for competitors as the main marketplaces get more users. One way to get around this problem is by serving a specific niche. For example, you could be focused on generative art NFTs or blockchain game NFTs. Or you could be more innovative with the way you sell NFTs, like NFTX, which sell fractionalized NFTs, which means that instead of traders buying a whole NFT, traders can buy a fraction of NFT at a much smaller cost, which is good for liquidity. Another interesting idea is to introduce DeFi concept to the NFT world. We start to see some projects introduce flash loan for NFTs, liquidity mining, as well as lending and borrowing. So now you know how you can make money with NFTs as a developer. It doesn't prevent you from also investing in NFTs, but don't just invest in NFTs. You should also explore these unique opportunities you have as a developer. And currently we are in a hype cycle for NFTs. The timing is perfect. In this video, I mentioned that it's possible to create a passive income stream with NFT royalties. With NFT royalties, you will keep receiving payment even after the initial sale of your NFT. If you want to learn how you can create NFT royalties in a Solidity smart contract, check out this video. I will see you there.